morning, St. Columba's. I'm Katie Mcgervey, the Director of Children's Ministries, and it's really good to be here with you again. Over the last 24 hours, I've been thinking about my aunt because I really meant to call her last night and I forgot. And so all day I was thinking I'm going to call her, and then all of a sudden it was too late in the evening and I hadn't called her. She is going to be 97 in December, and one of the things that keeps her going is her nightly walk. And she doesn't like it, and she doesn't like to do it by herself, but she does it because she knows that that's what keeps her limber and moving. And she likes to talk while she's walking, so I really meant to call her last night during her walk, and I completely forgot. Anyway, then this morning Joshua sent us an article about people who live north of the Arctic Circle and how the further north they live, the more they deal with the winter better, that they don't get as much seasonal affectiveness disorder, they don't get down as much as people who live in lower latitudes. And one of the reasons for that is how they think about the winter and how they look forward to it. And so they think of things like, they did the survey or they did the research by asking people, which one of these statements do you agree with? And people generally agreed with statements like, I love the winter because I can ski, and I like to snuggle inside with hot cocoa, and I think the snow is beautiful, as opposed to people who felt more like they agreed with statements like, it's so dark for so long and it's really cold. And so they really came to the conclusion that it is really the outlook that people have on what's coming up. And that also really made me think of my aunt, because she has had some really crummy stuff happen in her life. She's had a lot of sorrow and a lot of difficulty, and somehow she has come through it with incredibly strong positive outlook on life, and not like a happy clappy, like she doesn't see any of the sadness or sorrow, or she never feels angry, or she never feels sad. She really does. But she recognizes that she has to work at it every day to keep her outlook positive and to remember how important love is, and that we need to love each other, we need to stay connected, we need to remember that God loves us, even when we feel sad, especially when we feel sad, that we can affect how we feel by remembering to keep that love front and center in our lives. And she is someone who does that for me, and she helps me know that God loves me. She helps remind me of that. She has shown my kids how they can love and how they can use their powerful minds to get things done and to feel the love and to give the love. And one of the things that she does almost better than anybody I know is she stays connected. Up until the last couple years, where some of her friends have become unable to communicate or have passed away, my aunt's best friends were 4 women that she went to 2nd grade with. And it helped that they all lived in the same town. They didn't have kids all the same ages, but boy, they stuck together. And even people she's added to her life since then, she talks to them, she calls them, she connects with them on a regular basis. She sends notes. You get a big envelope of clippings from her. Oh, I was thinking about you when I read this. And so my prayer for all of us right now is that we remember that God loves us and we stay connected with each other. I hope you have a great week.